Hi Taurus, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've got quite a few oracles and a tarot deck here today. We're going to do your deep dive reading for the fortnight ahead. Now, if you don't know and you're new to this channel, readings go up every 2 weeks and my name is Karen. A huge welcome. Now, if you enjoyed the reading today, all I ever say to people, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, engage with the channel. It's not only a way to support me in growing the channel, but it's also a great way for our energies to connect, okay? And you'll start to find the readings will start to resonate more and more the more you engage with me. Without further ado, are you ready? Well, what am I feeling? I think I'm going to start here with the Moonology, Taurus. Now, when I was pre-shuffling, one of the oracles, the full moon card came out and it says power, and it shows this beautiful feminine energy, like with this magnetic power between her hands. So I really feel with that full moon in Scorpio, some of you might have done some moon magic, okay? I don't know if you did some releasing, some cord cutting, you really stepped into your power, or you've decided to make some really positive changes in your life, because Scorpio energy is all about metamorphosis and transformation, Taurus. So tell me if you reclaimed your power, stepped into your power, or decided this is it, now's the time to make some big changes. I can see at the bottom of the deck we've got new moon, a new start is coming, and it's quite interesting. The new moon and the week ahead, I think it's next Sunday, not this one but the next one, is actually in our sign, Taurus. And by the way, happy birthday to all the Tauruses out there. If you're new, I'm a Taurus sun, 21st of April. So yes, we love Tauruses on this channel. So Taurus, it seems like this new moon is showing up as a new start for many of us, and this can be in any area of your life. It can even be your mindset, you know, kind of what I was feeling about, that's it, I'm ready to make big changes. And that could be in your work life, your personal life, your health, your wellness, particularly with the new moon being in Taurus. Let's see, a new start is coming. What a good start. I'm going to shuffle the cards and we'll see what theme card wants to come out of this particular oracle. Please show me for Taurus, strongest energies. 2 more shuffles. No, card stuck to me. We have a new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So some of you are getting into new relationships, or perhaps even partnerships. Some of you could be signing new contracts, but for a lot of you, there's something around dating or a relationship, and it feels new. Could be a new beginning with the Libra, it doesn't have to be, but if you know, Libra rules a house of relationships and partnerships. It does show balanced scales. So if you're already in a relationship, it could be that you're resolving your differences. Maybe romance is back in the connection. So perhaps you've reconciled for some of you. Perhaps you've just, resolved an issue that you've had in a relationship or partnership. But for some of you, this could actually be a new one that's forming. A very balanced connection. There might be some fear attached to it though, because we've got new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. So 2 new moons. So perhaps some of you are scared to date again, scared to fall in love, or this could be related to a separate topic here, Taurus. I'm just going to get one more from this deck and I'll move on to another oracle. We have got here full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Now, this could be something connected to closure here, Taurus, I'm picking up. Full moon energy can be climaxes and conclusions. Could be connected to a Gemini, doesn't have to be. It could also be a conversation or a communication that gives you the answers that you need. Let's work with another oracle. Let's do Queen of the Moon oracle. Bottom of the deck, we've got super moon. Okay, super moon attraction. So I had full moon power, okay, and now we've got super moon attraction. So I really feel that you're magnetic at this time, Taurus. Where thoughts go, energy flows. I really feel a lot of you have recently reclaimed or stepped into your power. Now it does talk about being a bit of a magnet here, Taurus, and you being a super attractor. Make sure that you're coming from a good place here, Taurus, because you can attract things that are not so great into your life, right? So make sure that you've got some really solid, pure intentions here about what it is you're trying to attract into your life. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. Oh, we have a flipper, Taurus. Yeah, look at this. We've got a new path. So we had a new start is coming, and now we've got a portal card. And yeah, so really interesting here. I can see the ladder that feels like there's a climb or an ascension. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's an elevation and ascension towards some sort of opportunity or new path that might be emerging. Now I have got in the split the faith card. So, you know, this is about stepping in faith, Taurus. So it's a time to choose faith and not fear here. No, this is kind of exciting. No, I'm really keen to know what this new path might be, Taurus. So let's keep going, Taurus. Boundaries. No, look, boundaries are healthy, they're good, and perhaps that was one of your life lessons. I know it was for me, is to make sure that I protect my energy and, you know, establish solid, healthy boundaries in all areas of my life. And even then, you can see sovereignty. So themes around sovereignty and power. So whether or not that's what I'm really seeing here, Taurus, you claiming your power, claiming your sovereignty, okay? Now, you know, maybe these boundaries are good for you, Taurus, but also perhaps maybe there's this element of maybe you're also needing to let someone in here, okay? So, because we have got choose faith, not fear. So you'll know where this is lying, but I do think, you know, boundaries are a healthy thing, but sometimes they can put up blocks and obstacles. And we have got at the bottom of the deck a card that says abundance. Beautiful. All right, we've got, this time I'm going to flip the script. So 2 moon energies. Now I'm going to do Queen of the Sun. I can see at the bottom of the deck, solar cycles, ideas. So this might be a fortnight or a couple of weeks ahead where perhaps you've got a lot of ideas and thoughts about something, okay? So you might be putting those ideas on paper, taking action on them. It could just be a really imaginative time coming up here, Taurus, particularly with the new moon and Taurus energy. All right, Taurus, Queen of the Sun. We have the ideas card stuck to me. You can't make it up, Taurus. So journaling could be good. Certainly any ideas you get, whether they're in the middle of the night, put a pad and a pen beside your bed here, Taurus. Make sure you put pen to paper and write down those thoughts and ideas, because I really feel there's something important that could be a download that you're getting about something. Yeah, so ideas and focus. Look at this, Taurus. So now this could be at work, it could be any area of your life, but I'm going to get one more card from this deck. Taurus, please show me. And now we've got desire. Nice energy. Desire and focus. It feels like Taurus wants something. Taurus has an intention, a focus, a desire. So you might be really, really thinking about that. You could be working with the law of attraction as well, but you could be taking action on these ideas. Bottom of the deck, we've got Behold Beauty. It says, when you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised if that is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies, unfortunately, work both ways. So, you know, Taurus, choose to see the beauty. Okay, choose to see the world from a place of beauty, believing the best. All right, Taurus. We have a flipper, Taurus. Starlight, beautiful. It says, don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. You did pull the fear card. Keep the faith. You pulled the faith card. And create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy, Taurus. That's really potent to come through. We've literally got the fear and faith word in that card, and it's come out now again. All right, beautiful. And I'm just seeing what this one says. Exactly as you are. The one who is always dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future. Give yourself permission to feel content here, right now. All right, so time to practice gratitude here, Taurus. Living in the moment. I do feel you have an intention, though, or a focus with ideas and focus, but let's tie it all together, Taurus, right? Let's pull some tarot or tower. Interesting. Why is that interesting, Taurus? That power card that came up in your pre-shuffle was number 16, and I remember thinking to myself, that's the tower energy. we did have, you know, Uranus is now moving into Gemini. I think it's already moved into Gemini, and it's coming out of our sign Taurus. This is very Uranian. You know, the tower was here over, you know, a period of 7 odd years, Taurus, to disrupt us, to disrupt our world, because it was important so that we could, you know, make sure that we're in alignment with our true North Node. Okay, so definitely there could have been a lot of shake-ups in your life over the last 7 years. I know for me, absolutely. So yeah, there's something about this tower here, Taurus, and it showed up in your reading. Was it your bonus last week? I'm pretty sure the tower was there and people were like, oh no, when is the tower going to leave? All right, Taurus, let's pull 3 cards. It's interesting because in this deck you've got Sovereignty, Queen of the Moon, and in the other one it's like Queen of the Sun, the power card. So Sun and the Moon energy, it's beautiful, yin and yang. We've got Hermit, Taurus, Virgo energy coming out first. Interesting. Now, in numerology, last year was actually a 9-year Taurus, and you know, this year numerology is a 1 year. You know, it could be that you've been in hermit mode for a period of time here. There could have been a period of soul searching, working on your own soul here, soul growth, learning the lessons from, you know, whatever you've been through in this lifetime here, Taurus. And there's a spiritual ascension that comes with the hermit. See how this person's not even on the earth, right? Let's keep going. Oh, 1111 on the bottom of the deck. Let's see, Taurus. Now we've got a beautiful energy of the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Earth. Taurus. Judgment, wow. But it's interesting, I felt called to look at the split in the deck, Taurus, when I saw Judgment, which can relate to big soul awakenings, moments of truth, you know, maybe a big decision, a life path decision here, but there's fear attached to it, anxiety attached to it, 9 of Swords. But the good news is the Judgment is on the spread. And then we've got 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is our foundations and our achievements here, Taurus. But look at this. 2 cards that reference spiritual ascension, spiritual growth, soul awakening. You know, the Hermit can be the long, dark night of the soul. And it feels like you've come through something here, Taurus, and there is this awakening. Now, 3 of Pentacles in the middle of it. 3 of Pentacles can reference community, network, team. It can talk about teaching, leading, educating others, whether you're the teacher or, you know, you're the student here, Taurus. But I do feel like there is a nice energy of collaboration here, working with others. Could be around your ideas as well. Could be other people helping you build or grow some sort of idea. Now we've got Leo energy, another major arcana coming out, the Strength card. Yeah, and 2 Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like it's a time of having to juggle a lot here, Taurus, and needing a lot of discipline and focus. Let's get the heartbeat of Taurus's reading, please. 5 of Cups. Let's get one more for Taurus in that middle row. Ace of Swords, beautiful. And I felt called to look at the split to see what this moment of truth or clarity or epiphany or breakthrough that you're having, Taurus, and it's around family. Or 10 of Cups is what you would perceive to be your happily ever after. Whatever that looks like for you, Taurus. But yeah, there's definitely clarity coming, or a breakthrough coming, an idea that is going to break through here, Taurus, because, you know, you've got 2 cards that essentially link very heavily to the Ace of Swords, focus and ideas. I don't know, it seems like something big here, Taurus. A moment of clarity or truth. Sorry, I can always tell my guides are right close because my nose gets extremely itchy, and you'll see other readers have the same thing. Sorry, Taurus. Let's get the last 3. I'm not going to lie, Taurus. In the middle is 5 of Cups, which can be sadness, depression, melancholy, grief. It can really range. A lot of you could have been in hermit mode for quite a period of time. Like, feels like could even be prolonged grief or sadness for some of you. But you're coming out at the other side of something here, Taurus. Okay, 2 more. 1 more. Okay, card stuck to me, my goodness. The World, beautiful. Another card referencing spiritual ascension and growth and elevation here, Taurus. More fear-based thinking at the bottom of the deck. 2 more, please, for Taurus. 6 of Swords, beautiful. So definitely an improvement coming through here, Taurus. A lot more serenity and peace and clarity. And there you are, beautiful, grounded, with your beautiful bubble of boundaries around you, Taurus. Look at this. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. You've learned to protect yourself, haven't you, Taurus? You've learned to establish boundaries in your life. You know, I feel a lot of self-love here. Whether you're a man or a woman, I know it's showing a female, Queen of Pentacles, but it doesn't matter. Flip the script. It's not about gender. You know, this is about being grounded, being practical, being in a stable place in life, feeling a sense of security and stability in your life, feeling a sense of protection. It's like no matter what's coming at you in this lifetime, Taurus, you've learned to protect your peace and serenity. You've established boundaries here, Taurus. So I do really like that. But let's talk about it. So in terms of major arcana, you've got 4 here, Taurus. You've got Judgment, Hermit, World, and Strength. So you've got all 4 fixed signs. You've got Virgo energy and you've got Leo energy. Those signs or placements could be significant for some of you. So World, Judgment, and Hermit shows a very spiritual Taurus, someone who has gone through a lot in this lifetime with the 5 of Cups. There could have even been the loss of a loved one or, you know, some sort of prolonged grief or suffering emotionally. And you might have chosen a solo path here, Taurus, for a period of time. I mean, I know I did when I went through my dark night of the soul. Like, you know, it's been about 4+ years here, Taurus, that I've chosen hermit energy. Okay, so feel free in the comments if you want to share, you know, if that's the case for you. But it does show a Taurus that's gone deep, who's applied the lessons, who's learned to protect their energy. I feel like a lot of you learned a lesson around boundaries in this lifetime. And there is 3 cards that reference a Taurus evolving, ascending, and the universe saying, thank you, Taurus, you've learned, you've grown, you've ascended, and now you're ready for the new path, the new chapter, the new cycle. Now, what we haven't seen is the full. I feel what we're seeing here, particularly with Uranus leaving our sign, I feel like this big shift for the Taurus collective, like we're closing a door on a significant cycle here, Taurus, a significant chapter that was tough, that made us stronger, Strength card, where we learnt our value, Queen of Pentacles, where we learnt to protect our energy. I mean, even look at the imagery here, Taurus. Look at the sovereignty coming through. You know, like I really feel that you have learned your value, your worth, and it's a really beautiful thing. So what I'm picking up here is through this period, you're coming through this period into the light. The Ace of Swords is, you know, I don't know, some sort of clarity, focus, an idea, a thought, a breakthrough, an epiphany. I'd love to know in the comments in the weeks ahead what this Ace of Swords represents. Now, it could be a new beginning with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You did have a new romantic cycle, New Moon in Libra. It could be connected to a Libra as well. Now, also, 6 of Swords with World. There could be travel. There could be distance between you and another person, or you could be traveling here. There could be a voyage, a trip. I like the fact that 8 of Swords, oh, it's next to the Lovers, okay? So there could be a connection around a relationship here, but it does show me with the 8 of Swords that there could be a mindset here of someone that needs a bit of work. 8 of Swords is limited thinking, you know, only seeing the restrictions in a situation and not seeing the way out, right? Or not seeing the way forward. Like it's on the bottom of the deck here, Taurus. I feel like that's the breakthrough, the Ace of Swords, seeing the path, Interesting. They just said that. Seeing the path. Seeing that there is a way out, a way forward. And look at this. It feels like you go, there's a quantum jump. You're going to the next level, Taurus. That's what I want to say. You are going to the next level. So congratulations, Taurus. It's a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you perhaps for a bonus next week. God bless. Love and light.